It's the new season of IPL 2026, and joining us is Rashid Khan from Gujarat Titans. Rashid, firstly, thank you so much for being here on Times Now.
Thank you.
Rashid,
Thank you
let's
so much.
talk about Gujarat Titans. The two games have not gone your way. They have been close games, especially the one versus Rajasthan Royals that you led the team as well. Just tell us about the start of IPL for Gujarat Titans.
Well, it wasn't a kind of an ideal start for us, two back-to-back losses. But the good thing is, like, they were not like a one-sided losses where we were rightly in the game till the end, and I feel we just couldn't finish up. Definitely, these games play a huge role at the end. A couple of those small margins, you lose it or you win it. It plays a huge role, and we have done it in the past. Like, some games were like unbelievable. We turned it up and we won those games. So, but we just need to stick as a team, and we learn from our mistakes we have made as soon as possible, and come back stronger than before.
And Gujarat Titans also happens to be the team that is led by the India captain Shubman Gill. So tell us a little about his captaincy style. What have you observed over the years as far as Shubman Gill is concerned? And have you also felt that he has matured in terms of his captaincy style of the team?
Well, he is. I think since he has got this role, and he has been delivering the best, and year by year he is growing as a player and as a leader as well. And you know, leadership is something, the more you do it, the more you get better. It's not something like, in a year you will become super best captain. In a year you will become like, the worst captain. I feel like, that's something which grows and you get better day by day, year by year. So I feel like he has that kind of ability and skills where he can lead the team for longer period of time. Some people you do think about is a captain, but you don't see him like that gonna survive for longer period of time. But Shubman is someone like who understands and who gives you the kind of freedom you want, and you need that kind of a person who feels the player, who give you the kind of freedom you want, and someone who leads from the front. And I feel like that's more important than anything else. And I feel like whenever you go to bat at opening, that's where he leads from the front, and he wants to go fast, and that's called the leader. So I feel like he's delivering so far the great. And for me personally, to be his vice captain is it's a huge honor as well to be in that leadership group, sharing the experience, learning from each other, and making stronger combination.
And Rashid, what makes Gujarat Titans so special? They haven't had enough time in IPL, but they have garnered a very, very loyal, confident, strong fan base as well. So, what do you think makes this team special that they get so much love from not just, Gujarat, but the entire country as well?
I think we played some unbelievable games, to be honest. Since the day one, Gujarat came into IPL, Gujarat Titans. I think we played unbelievable games.
Which has been your favorite game?
It's, uh, well, I think a couple of games, more than couple, like, the game when Rahul Tewatia hit couple of sixes, we
Yes.
need 12 of the last two balls, and I was captaining the team against CSK, and we needed around 50 in the last 3 overs. Me and Miller chased it. Against Sunrisers, you need 15 of the last four balls, hitting three sixes. I feel like those are like, those special games. And for me, play an innings against Mumbai where I hit 10 sixes in Mumbai, I think that was something like so those games, that's what made Gujarat very, very special. And that's what people like, loving this team so much. We get from all around. And I think it's a great feeling that in a very short period of time, you get the attention. And over the last 4 years, three time, one time champion, s- finals, second year, and third year, not the year, next year we became number three. So I think it's something which is a brilliant start.
Consistency.
And
Well, yes, absolutely. Rashid, my final question to you, because I've been told we're running out of time. Personally, for you, Rashid, how has your journey been as a cricketer? Wherever you play, in whichever part of the world, you get a lot of love, whether it's Australia, whether it's India, but you continue to represent Afghanistan as well with so much pride, even when things get difficult for your country back home. Just what is it that keeps you going? And is there a message that you'd want to share with everyone?
Well, I'm someone blessed to be loved so much by everyone wherever I go, and sometimes I feel I'm so lucky. Like wherever I go, I get so much love from everyone, and that's the greatest motivation for me as well. That everyone loves you so much, they want you to perform, and that's an extra motivation. And someone from Afghanistan 10, 12 years back never ever thought that will be someone coming up all the way through and making it that big in the cricket. I think we never even thought about it. But for me, taking 700 wickets in T20 is a huge achievement. And then uh, 2010 to 20 player of the decade, that was a huge booster for me. Great motivation. Like, I only played 4 years of the cricket and you get the full 10 years player of the decade award. I think that's something which really pushed me from inside that. And I came from Afghanistan where we had a very less facilities and grounds and everything. And from that place you come up, and those people, you give them happiness wherever you go. You make them proud. That's a huge motivation for me. We hardly have any events to celebrate back home, but cricket is something which gives so much of happiness to the people back home, and they celebrate every time we go into the field, every time we win against any team. I think people back home they celebrate. They celebrate we win against any side in IPL as well. So that's the amount of love they have for this game, and to be from such a country and doing all this, I think it's a huge proud moment. But people back home, they are some people some like something which really motivates me and keep me pushing to do well more and more wherever I go.
Rashid, I was hoping you get more reasons to celebrate with people back home and the situation gets better. But wishing Gujarat Titans all the very best for IPL 2026. Thank you so much for speaking to us.
Thank you. Thank you.